They'll operate out of split backs. The give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone.
There he goes. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Wide open spaces. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch. Making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Sets up the screen. Quick step and go. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offense.
The Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gonna run it. It's Wall. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Give to the back. Lowers those pads. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Broncos. Once he got some room, it was over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball?
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
He smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Power football with the run. Smashes ahead. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Set, ready. On the run, it's Wall. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Powers through the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Let's go! Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Wall. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Shakes off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's St. Clair. They'll run the screen. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! Follow the blocker. The
tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin.
Set, ready.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long.
Down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Fires to the right. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make...
Turning it on! Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wall. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.
No two programs have rocked the established more than these two, and it's built a rivalry between them. It's been nasty at times. It's had its fair share of cheap shots and ruined seasons, all in the quest for the milk can. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports. They thought it was worth the risk to try that 58-yard field goal, but now they put their defense in a tough spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Creates a little space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Safe completion on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Broncos. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's Black. Gets away from one, finds room. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Connection to the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Yeah, it's a fun one to watch, David. This thing...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. To the air, it's St. Clair. A little release to the back. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment to get the tackle for loss.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Made a defender miss. He's loose. That gives him 54 yards on the ground so far, and he looks to be well on his way to a 1,500-yard season.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught over the middle. It's Black. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the...
There he goes! Plows through the defense. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. A little screen to the running back. Still running at the 40. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that...
Touchdown, Broncos! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well,
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
no doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to...
Touchdown, Broncos! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got his man across the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create...
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
As a quarterback, that's why I love the slant throw, because it can work 3rd and short. It can also work 3rd and medium. By the time the receiver catches that ball, he's by the sticks. It's a great play to go out and execute against a lot of different defenses and a lot of different down and distances.
And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Broncos are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll try the run. Kent just shedding tackles. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I don't know about the play call there.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The inside handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And a nice 2nd effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have running.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Running into the open space. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the move, it's Wall. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Trying to set up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gets the back moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Hard running there. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to...
The give from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos are marching down the field.
Here we go.
Right back to the well.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Military.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Wall. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Pace, 27.
They'll run it from the gun. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first down. On the move at the 30. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Running through contact. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos. Now you know why you do all. So Boise State takes down Fresno State, and these two often use each other as a measuring stick. That's how rivalries are born, and this one certainly delivered. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ready, go. Banner. Flag. Here we go. 22, 1, opening. Fly trumpet. Set, ready. 4, 180. Grass. Drum. Set hut. Base 27 jump. Come on, set. Cooler. Ready. Here we go, here we go. What are you?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. Trying to get the corner. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quickly to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And some room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bust through behind his pad. At the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fights off a defender. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to the ground with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go! Set!
He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. He has the first and still on his feet. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
He's got 2! He's got 2!
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Wall. Touchdown, Broncos! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Caught near the sticks. It's Black. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Slips away. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Broncos are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Bell. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Here's the pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Trick 9.
This time they'll go to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll set up to throw. Snares it outside. It's Wall.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Militaries.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. Spinderella. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the net. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll... And the Broncos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Gonna run it. It's Wall. Runs through a tackle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Spangler. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he got loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds a little space. Breaks the tackle. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got enough for the first. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick completion on the out route. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Offense in a split backfield. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the draw. powers through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the back. To the air. It's St. Clair. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Black. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Using his legs, it's Wall. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Wall. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on second down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected.
There he goes. Oh, what a caught. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down.
of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. It's the same wide open. And he'll take it in. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Looking for a crease. It's Wall. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at St. Clair. They'll go with a quick touch pass.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. And the Broncos just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, better look out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll go to the toss. terrific run.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is impressive.
Poor starting field position here for this offense.
Military stunt.
Looking for space. It's long. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Black. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Toss sweep right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Quick step and go. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Broncos! And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's St. Clair. The short hands, it's Bell. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Quick release on the RPO.
The 1st down pass, complete to the tight end.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged on the outside, it's Black. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and in 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense.
Set, ready.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Down.
Takes a handoff. It's Wall. Runs through the tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Nice move to keep running. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, let's go.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's got the back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Line, trumpet.
The snap sets up the throw. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. It's all
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Shakes off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Unloads quickly. Smashes through the tackle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Wall. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Black. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the...
Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Now on first down from the 43. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's why as a defense...
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll start this drive firing. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the... Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wall. Plows through the defense. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. With jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. convert on 3rd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wall. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Black. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks into the open. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picked up the first down. And the Broncos are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Wall. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. And the Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Anderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense drags him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quick spin on the run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Ooh, and
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
And the Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Here we go.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Wall. At the 45 on his way. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those.
Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the RPO, complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos!
Another rushing touchdown.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bell. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Flips it out to the back. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most...
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
That's a good play when you're inside your own 10, running out, trying to get something positive so you don't have to throw out of your end zone and possibly take a safety, and then boom, you pop one. You get big-time space, big-time yardage. Nice job by the offense.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. It'll be a draw. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That, friends, is a busting play. Incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Paul.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That's reeled in. It's Wall. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He breaks a tackle. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down miss spot. Breaks into the open. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And running really
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Black. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11.
Let's go! Let's go!
Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8.
22.
To the ground with the back. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This is an offense, guys, that really...
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's...
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Runs through a tackle. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's St. Clair. Tosses it incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first.
This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Wall. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the single back. And they're able to get him down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a sock.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat and missed him. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. On target over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Bell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. It's complete to the left. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. Powers through the defender. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. He's got it on the right. Turning it on! They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! After that, there might be a few extra tackles. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Black. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without into the house. Touchdown! Running backs on either side of the quarterback. End off from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's St. Clair. On the shuffle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. And split backs here. On the ground, it's Wall. Fighting up and runs through another one. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Wall. Can't get him to the ground. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Anderson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. He's got 99 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Black. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have... There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grab behind the line. It's Wall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Power football with the run. Ripping through the defense. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise. Good.
The ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Good, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Broncos look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The back in motion now. Looking for a man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Backed up second and long at the 17. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep.
Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fight. Look at that powerful running. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Running through the tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end. combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be primary target.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Powering through. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is caught. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, and it's complete with a shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense in a split backfield now. The shotgun running play call. Powers through. Touchdown, Broncos. He would not be stopped.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Broncos are on the move here. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. The receiver grabs it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Broncos looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, San Diego State. The defense contributes 6. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. That's an important first down on that running play. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking tackles and going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Boise State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through. Now it's another broken tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice.
Touchdown, Broncos. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Broncos churn out another first down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Throw to the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down and 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down.
The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Black. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a...
Off the play fake on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Took some extra time in the weight room.
Military stun. Military.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Breaking tackles. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught on the shovel pass. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making...
They keep him off balance for the run. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. The dump off caught by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Coming up, fourth down.
Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Offense will keep it on the ground here, running with purpose. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He finds the running back in the flat. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And the Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it 2nd down. With the catch, it's Bell. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great move there. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down.
There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, this is all...
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Completion makes it 2nd and short. He's going to hand this off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Black. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
He makes the grab. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Broncos, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out.
The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's St. Clair. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's reeled in. It's Black. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Black. Powering through a tackle. They can't get him to the ground. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click, and they get more points on the board before halftime. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks, off schedule there after their first down play. Crosses the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where the teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw ball. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Broncos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a match.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances. And they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team...